Most people misread her silence completely. When a high-value woman is hurt, she usually doesn't scream, she doesn't beg, she doesn't chase. Instead, she becomes silent, and sometimes that silence hurts more than words ever could. Most people misunderstand this. They think silence means weakness or ego, but often it means emotional control. Save this if you needed to hear it. Here are 7 reasons high-value women choose silence when they're deeply hurt. Reason 1. She refuses to react emotionally. A high-value woman understands that pain can make people say things they later regret. So instead of reacting instantly, she steps back. She gives herself space to process emotions privately, because maturity teaches her that not every feeling needs an immediate response. Her silence isn't weakness, it's self-control. Reason 2. She knows some people won't change. At some point, she realizes that repeating herself changes nothing. Some people already know they hurt her. They just don't care enough to do better, and once she understands that, she stops explaining, because constantly trying to be understood by the wrong person becomes emotionally exhausting. Reason 3. Silence helps her protect her dignity. Pain can make people desperate. It can make them chase, beg, or lose their self-respect. But a high-value woman tries to protect her dignity even when she's hurting deeply. So instead of collapsing emotionally, she becomes quiet, not because she feels nothing, but because she refuses to lose herself trying to keep someone else. Reason 4. Silence gives her clarity. Silence creates space to think clearly, space to reflect, space to ask difficult questions like, am I truly respected? Is this relationship healthy? Do I deserve better than this? And sometimes the answers she finds in silence completely change her perspective. Reason 5. She watches who makes effort. Silence reveals the truth about people. When she stops reaching out, she notices who suddenly disappears, and who genuinely cares enough to check on her. Effort always reveals priorities, and high-value women pay close attention to that. Reason 6. Silence can be the start of detachment. This is the part many people notice too late. When a woman becomes consistently silent, emotionally, she may already be detaching, because women often process heartbreak internally before they physically walk away. Her silence may not mean anger anymore. Sometimes it means acceptance. Reason 7. She chooses peace over drama. A high-value woman understands that peace is valuable, and she refuses to destroy her inner peace, trying to force understanding, love, or effort from the wrong person. So instead of arguing endlessly, she chooses distance, she chooses calm, she chooses herself. Outro. Silence doesn't always mean someone stopped caring. Sometimes it means they finally became tired of fighting for someone who stopped listening. And that's what makes silence so powerful. It says everything, without saying a word. Subscribe for more videos on psychology, relationships, and emotional intelligence.